Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. You know what time it is. It is that time of the month. It is time to choose our April TBR. And to spice things up a little bit, I decided that I don't want to choose my TBR this month, so we'll be joined by our guest who will be picking the books I'll be reading in April. This is him. This is my little baby, my son. My cutie baby. And today he will be picking my TBR prom. Hi. He doesn't really want to be here. I literally woke him up to film this, but he has a lot of treats waiting for him, so I wouldn't say that he minds too much. So yeah, let's go and pick our prompts. We're ready to pick our prompts. I have them over here. Yeah, you're gonna be picking them, and they are not the same ones I've used picking my March TBR. These are bigger because those are so tiny and I thought that he would just chew them. So I had written some prompts here. And as you can see, I made them bigger and he will be able to pick them and give them to me. Yeah? Are you ready? Are you ready? Dog. Listen. We have some delicious things. These are lungs. These are lungs and he loves them. So, sit. Okay. I'm gonna there are not a lot of them. Let's just separate them all so he'll be able to choose. Выбирай. Давай. Молодец. We have our first one. It is... Okay. We have a book with a black cover. We're just gonna pick all the prompts and then I'm gonna go and choose the books I want to, because I don't think he'll be that patient to wait all the time while I'm picking the book. So first we have a book with black cover. Выбирай. Давай. Okay, молодец. We have a book with a 5-word title. Выбирай. Давай. Good job. That's it. Okay, a book from your favorite genre. Выбирай. He picked 2. Стой! Не, плюй. We're gonna go with this one. Почекай. Don't eat them. A book with your favorite color on the cover. I don't know what my favorite color is. Выбирай. Давай. Again, 2. Выбирай. This one, okay. A book with a person on the cover. We have 5. So let's choose one more, I think, and that'll be it. Выбирай. Well, this one's gross, so I'm gonna choose this one. A book that starts with a random letter. So we're gonna have to spin the wheel with random letters, and whatever letter we get, we'll have to choose a book that starts with this letter. We have our prompts. I'm gonna let this little baby go while he hasn't eaten all my prompts. Let's give him a treat. Yeah? Зайка. Пока-пока. Yeah! So we have 6 prompts that my dog chose for me. I'm gonna go think what I want to pick, and I'm gonna get back to you when I have the books. The first prompt we're gonna do is a book that starts with a random letter. I have a wheel here. I hope you can see it. So let's spin the wheel. Okay, we have H. I think I know what I want to pick. Okay, I know immediately. For this prompt, I will be choosing Hidden Pictures by Jason Recula. I've heard so many incredible things about this book, and I am actually extremely excited to read it. It is also on my 25 books for 2025 list, so we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't like this saying. It is a mystery thriller book, and I know there are pictures in the book that this kid drew, and these pictures progressively get worse and worse. And I think that's kind of what the mystery and thriller aspect is centered around. I am so excited to finally read it. And that is my first book for April TBR. Next prompt we're gonna do is a book with your favorite color on the cover. And I always thought that my favorite color was green, but recently I realized that I gravitate more towards red. I don't know when that happened, but I think I can say that I have two favorite colors, green and red, but for the sake of this prompt I chose that my favorite color is red, and I chose Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. It is the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy, for those of you who don't know, and I've been itching to read this book, and I finally will read it this month. I want to first finish the original trilogy and then read Sunrise in the Reaping. I'm just so freaking excited, and everyone I see loves this book, and everyone I see cries their eyes out at the end of the book, and I'm like, I want that. I want that, and I think I will get that, but as I said, I want to first finish the original trilogy. Third prompt is a book from your favorite genre, and my favorite genre, I think I said that multiple times already on my channel, but it is mystery books, and for this one, I chose The Thursday Murder Club. It is an extremely popular mystery book, and I am extremely excited to read it as well. My mom has actually recently read it, and she absolutely loved it, and she's begging me to read it, so Mom, I'm finally reading the book. I swear, I will read it this month, and we can discuss it. Finally. I don't know much about this, except for the fact that it is set in like a retirement village, and these pensioners, elderly people, are solving some mysteries. And it is also a series, so if I like that, I can read all the series. For the next prompt, which is a book with a person on the cover, I was actually choosing between two options, and it was so difficult for me to choose. The first option we have is Anxious People by Fredrik Backman. I absolutely love Fredrik Backman's writing. I've read Beartown and Us Against You from him, and I've been itching to get to Anxious People. First of all, because I have a physical copy, and I want to read a physical book, because I feel like I haven't read it in so long. And I know Sarah Carulli read it, and she loved it. I think it has something to do with like robbery, thief, but I don't know in what way, and I'm excited to read it. But this is not the book I chose for this month. I chose Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I've heard so many amazing things about this book, and I want to read other Abby Jimenez's works that come after this one in the series, but everyone suggests you read these interconnected standalones in order, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to start with Part of Your World. For a book with a 5-word title, I chose An Ember in the Ashes, another well-loved book and popular fantasy book. And again, I've heard a lot of great things about this, and I've been itching to get into it, and I finally will this month. I prefer to go into fantasy books blind, so I don't know much about this. I know that we have two main characters. One of them is Slave, who escaped and goes undercover, I think in this academy or something, and the other main character is in this academy, and they are kind of enemies, I think. I might be wrong, but that's literally all I know. And the sixth book on my TBR that I chose for the prompt of a book with a black cover is The Murder Game. It is a mystery thriller book that is set in a boarding school, and I don't know what can be more perfect than a mystery thriller book set in a school or at university, or like academical setting, especially if it is boarding school. Sign me up, sign me up. And since it's a boarding school, it's also YA, so another tick to my checklist of a perfect mystery book. It doesn't have that high of a rating on Goodreads. It has a rating of 3.63, but nonetheless, I'm excited to read it anyway. This was the last book on my April TBR, and therefore we've arrived at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all. Hope you liked the video. Hope you liked our little guest who's sleeping over there now. If you want to see him more in my videos, let me know in the comments, and let me know in the comments what are some books on your April TBR. I would love to read that. Thank you so much, y'all, and bye!